My name is Adrian, and if I'm being honest, that night wasn't really about the old house, or the strange alley, or the window that should never be open. Those were just small parts of the story. The real story was about what was happening inside me, something I've been hiding behind work, distractions, and relationships that faded too fast. I rented that room not because I needed a place to stay, but because I no longer knew where else to return to. My last relationship had ended, and I felt empty, as if my body was present, but my mind was always somewhere else. Like I was living between two worlds, the real one, and the one that only appeared at night. The ad for the room showed up on my phone at exactly 2:44 a.m. while I was sitting alone on my apartment floor. Its title simply read, "For those who want to be truly seen." I clicked. There was only one photo, a small room with an old bed, a large window, and dim yellow light. It wasn't luxurious or eye-catching, but something about it felt like a place I had longed for, even if I didn't understand why. The location led me to a narrow alley behind an old building. There was one dark wooden door, with no sign. I knocked. No one answered, but the door slowly opened, as if it had been waiting for me all along. The air inside wasn't warm because of the temperature. It was something else, like the room understood what I carried with me. The unspoken loneliness, the silent mental fatigue, and the faint hope of feeling whole again. A woman appeared behind a curtain. Her gaze wasn't judgmental but sharp, as if she already knew everything I tried to hide. She said, "Room 3, but be warned if you're here to escape. This place may not let you go." I gave a small smile and answered, "Maybe I don't need to be let go." Room 3 wasn't large, but the moment I sat on the bed, I felt like something deep within me was being opened. It was as if the walls didn't just reflect sound but memories. And as the night grew deeper, I heard a whisper, soft, not frightening, but familiar. "It's been a long time since you truly felt connected to anyone, hasn't it?" The voice came from the window. I knew I shouldn't open the curtain, but the pull was too strong. Not from curiosity, but from longing, something I couldn't even name. When I drew the curtain aside, I didn't see the city. I saw something else, something that felt like it came from a different part of my mind. Red mist, strange light, and a distant figure unclear, but my heart recognized it, someone I had searched for. The figure moved closer to the window. Its face resembled a memory. It placed a hand against the glass. I placed mine on the other side. There was warmth there, but also sorrow, like two souls who knew each other, but could never truly be together. Then the figure spoke. "You don't want to be healed. You just want to be remembered." Darkness followed, and when I woke up, I was somewhere else, back in my apartment, but it felt different. The window was shut, but there were traces of moisture on the outside, as if someone had stood there during the night. Since that night, I've never been able to find that room again. But sometimes, in the middle of the night when everything is silent, I feel it calling, not to frighten me, but because it understands the part of me I never shared with anyone. Because sometimes, what we truly long for is not a place to stay, but a place that can accept us even in our most fragile form. If you've ever felt that the world is too quiet to answer your pain, remember, not every door is meant to be open, but some doors will keep calling until you do.